back here in our small backyard with our tiny little garden back here, and I am going to harvest some things off of it today. Now we've had a lot of rain, so everything's grown up a lot. Look at this blackberry bramble. We planted this thing and it is growing like a water weed. It is getting big. Not many blackberries on it this year, but hey, there'll be some in the coming months. We've been getting squash. We've got some good eating squash. There's one more, it looks like it needs to be picked over here. We'll get over here and get it. And then I saw a tomato that's ready to eat over there. We're going to go over there and get us a tomato. We did have a go with squash bugs. Donald and I got out here and hand-picked them all off. Sealed them up in a bottle and got rid of them. The tomatoes are looking good out here. We'll go over here and look at the cucumbers. Got a few cucumbers, been enjoying some cucumber sandwiches. What a treat they are. We've been enjoying some tomato sandwiches. And I had just picked these, so I didn't bring a basket. I didn't think there would be anything really ripe to pick. We try to keep the cucumbers picked good so that they'll keep producing. Just got the little pickling cucumbers this year. I didn't plant any of the bigger cucumbers. This tomato had heat damage. It was right here in direct sun, so it had a lot of heat damage. I didn't know if it was going to make it or not, but it looks like it's going to be just fine. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's go on over here up to the top to this other little garden out here. Quite a bit of tomatoes. There's one ready to pick. There's some little tomato or cherry tomatoes, whatever you normally call them. We grew up in Appalachians. They were tomatoes. Here's a mountain gold. I'm going to go ahead and pick it. This is my first year of growing mountain gold in my own garden. I usually get some of these when I go to the farmer's market. They're pretty good. I'm going to make a tomato sandwich for lunch out of this one today. I've already fed the chickens and animals. Let me look at the peaches. Oh my goodness. Those are looking delicious. Be time to pluck these off and just enjoy them. Looks like there's probably just enough here for fresh eating, but that's okay. There's my little bit and bounty today. This is just some Fit vegetable wash I like to use when I wash up these vegetables. There's nothing on them that I need to worry about washing off too much other than just the fact that they've been out there in that garden. And I had an ant crawling on my neck from coming out in the garden. So I just go ahead and wash these up. These little cucumbers would be good for a cucumber sandwich. We love those. Be good in a little pasta salad or any kind of salad that you want to get ready for. Now I'm just going to make a simple tomato sandwich for lunch today. Let me get this plate right here. Nothing fancy to it. Just plain old fashioned plucking a tomato out of the garden. slicing it up and enjoying it on a sandwich. Now I like my tomato thinly sliced. Donald likes his thickly sliced. So I'm just going to slice off a few slices here, enough to go on a sandwich. I like my sandwich on white bread. I don't need a lot of white bread. I got this little bread keeper at the bakery. No, I got it at Walmart. I saw them at the bakery, and then I saw it at Walmart. It was cheaper. So I got it at Walmart. You just put your bag of bread down in it, fold the top over, and you use it, slide it up and get your bread out. I couldn't do that because I had the camera. I've got my bread here on the plate and ready to go. I've got my mayonnaise. Now I love Duke's mayonnaise because that's what I was raised on. But Duke's mayonnaise was not on sale. And I think you guys remember me telling you that if it's comes to my budget, I'm going to always choose my budget over a product brand, even if it's something I really like. And that's because groceries are really expensive right now. I'm not going to pay any more than I have to. And I always, if something is higher than I want to pay for it, will choose to go for a cheaper brand. I'm not a brand snob. I'm a budget snob. Well, there we go. We got plenty of tomato on this sandwich. Now I got to add the salt and the pepper. And I'm going to eat my sandwich made out of the Mountain Gold tomato that I picked right out of the garden this morning. That's going to be my lunch. That looks delicious. I love all of the tomatoes that we planted this year. This is a Mountain Gold. It's a yellow tomato. We also have Cherokee Purple. We have Better Boys and Early Girls and a lot of other red tomatoes. My husband loves the red tomatoes. We also have a lot of those. And I'm ready to eat. Really good. I don't know that there's anything quite like a fresh tomato sandwich. Wonderful. No tomato sold in the store can compete with a fresh one that comes out of your garden. I encourage you to grow them no matter where. If you're growing them out in a pot on the back of your deck or out in your yard in a few pots, throw a tomato plant in the ground wherever you can in a pot to grow one, so you can just get them and eat a fresh tomato sandwich. And if you don't like sandwiches, a fresh tomato salad is delicious. Thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm going to finish this thing. Now that was a really good tomato sandwich. I'm looking forward to the next one. I saved half of that tomato for Donald and he enjoyed it too. Well, it's a hot day. We had a little bit of a shower last night. It's, I want to say probably around 89 degrees out. So, and it's humid because we had that shower last night. I haven't got out in the garden, but I have checked it when we went out today. I did check and make sure that everything had enough water. Today is not on our date day. It's Sunday, so we went out and had breakfast, and then we stopped and got a few things. And we're back home. He had some things he had to go do, so I've just been enjoying the quiet. I did get the shower curtain changed. I took the flag shower curtain down that I normally put up every, summer and leave up for summer decor. It was the American flag, and it looked a little like it was an antique flag. I did take that down, and last week's date day, Donald took me and let me do a little shopping. I had a great time. He bought me the shower curtain, and now I've got it up. And I think it's so pretty. It's classic, just classically beautiful, blue and white. It does have peacocks on it, which I do love, and it's long enough. There are some shower curtains that you get today that are real short up here, and they don't even cover the tub, and I like the fact that this one does cover the tub, and so it's beautiful. I like it. Got it at Home Goods. Got it put up, and I'm very happy with that. Still got the blueberries. I've still got plenty of blueberries here. I have got to figure out what to do with it. My freezers are full. I don't really want to can them because that's not my favorite way to eat them. I'm going to have to do a little bit of cooking for us that we can eat on all week. I'm thinking of making blueberry muffins and saving some for fresh eating, like for blueberry pancakes to go on top. So I'll probably be doing some of that, but I've got to take care of these blueberries. Cookie is sitting on top of a picture that I've got to repair. It was hanging on the wall in the kids' room, and the wire broke on it. So I'm going to have to put a new hanger on it, one that'll hang in and not break. And he just thought he would just join me. So he's sitting here enjoying today with me. And I found out that he likes beef jerky. I had beef jerky for a snack, and he just really, really liked it. So he had a little bit of beef jerky for a snack. He's just hanging out with me this morning. I've got the teapot going. I'm going to make a cup of tea in my cup. And this is Harney & Sons tea, and it's holiday tea. Now, I really do like this tea. I bought some for the holidays, and I used it up, and then I went onto their website, and they still had it. And, of course, it was at a lower price, so I bought several of them. I have them in my stash. I love the ingredients that's in here. It's black tea, orange peel, safflower, vanilla flavor, cloves, almond flavor, cinnamon flavor, orange flavor, and it does contain some natural flavors, and I really like this particular tea, so I got 2 more tins of it, and I am going to, that's what I'm having this morning to go in my cup of tea. Now, it's already lunchtime, but I've already had 1 cup of tea this morning, but I'm going to have another one because it's lunch. I'm taking a tea break in my day. Now, I drink hot tea all year long. I drink it in the summer. Oh my goodness, it just smells so good. This tea smells delicious. That's one of the reasons I love to drink it, is because it's got wonderful smells and flavors to it. It's just really good. So I'm going to have a cup of tea, this holiday tea. So having my own little summer holiday. Hey, it could be Christmas in July, right? I have had a little staycation. The kids have not been here this past week, and I've had some time, and I thought I would get more done than I was able to get done, but of course, time is like money. It goes really fast, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you think it's going to go. Wait for the water to boil for the tea. And I think that's what I was caught up in this past week. I had so many high hopes of getting a lot of things done, and I only got just a few of them done, but I'm thankful for the few that I got done. I mean, I'm never going to get everything done that I want to. That's just not the way it works. I don't want to get out there and work right now because it's humid and it's starting to get really hot. A lot of things I could do out there. I'm giving myself a break from the garden today, and I'll pick it up within the next few days. Of course, I'll get out there and water and do the things that I need to do to keep things going. And out here you can see the elderberries. I can see the elderberries from my living room window, and I can see the elderberries are loaded. There'll be enough for us. I can see a few stems that are already ripe. I may have to go out there and pick those right in here, because if I don't pick those, the birds will get them all before I do. You can see the middle garden. Now that middle garden was beautiful when we pulled in this morning after we had been out for the morning. There's plenty down there blooming here. Things are looking really beautiful in the garden. And I've been very, very thankful for the rain. But I am taking a little break from the garden, and I often do this when it gets the dog days of summer, when it gets really, really hot. But that doesn't mean there's not a lot to enjoy out there. It really is beautiful. But I'm just taking a break today from it. I'm going to stay inside and get a few things done inside, and there are countless things to do inside. I am going to fix this hanger and hang this picture. That's the picture of Raggedy Ann that's sitting in a rocking chair. It's kind of real simple picture I love. I had it hanging there in the playroom. I'm going to have to fix that hanger, and I don't know what Cookie's going to think about it. He's kind of holding down the fort there. He's really liking to lay on that picture. I'm going to have to move him, I guess, and get that fixed and get a few things done around the house that need to be done. There is always sweeping, vacuuming, and dusting that needs to be done in every area of this place. I always am keeping that up, so maybe I'll get some of that done today. And, of course, there's time for reading. It's mid-July. It's a Sunday. Fridays are usually the day that I give myself to relax. Monday is my day off, but I've usually got a lot of running to do on a Monday. I've usually got plans on up until a couple of months ahead. I have plans for Mondays. That's when I schedule my doctor appointments and all the things that I have to do when I, don't need to take kids with me. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing for today. I might just give myself grace and enjoy the day. I know I'm going to have a second cup of tea here. Now, I sometimes will let my tea get cold, or I'll go ahead and brew tea and put it in the refrigerator for iced tea at this time of the year. So I love iced tea too. I do drink some iced tea. I drink iced coffee. Sometimes, occasionally, a cup of warm coffee. But I do not drink coffee every day, and I do drink tea several times a day. And I'll probably have, I had a morning cup. This is a midday cup. Probably will have an evening cup too. I just love tea, and I love the varieties. And of course, I love the Harney & Sons. What a treat that tea is for me. I love it. And I don't know if you love tea or if you want to try it, but I do have a link in my description for this delicious Harney & Sons tea. Of course, now they've got a lot of summer stuff going on right now. They've got a lot of teas available, delicious teas. A lot of really unique blends. They blend it here in the United States. And it's always delicious. And it's always good. I'm looking forward to this one to fuse so I can go ahead and drink it. Of course, it'll be a little bit hot. I'm going to drink my cup of tea. And Cookie's going to have a nap. Thank you so much for joining me today on just some things around the house here. I'm always glad when you show up. I appreciate every one of you, and I'd love to share things with you. There's a lot coming up as it gets on, the dog days of summer. the long, hard summer days, really hot and humid in our area. But I'm going to share with you what I can. I thank you for joining me. And like always, until next time.